Nike's been on a tear. Year to date, just this year alone, 36% gains. 1 year, 12-month, not that much longer, it's 46% gains. Yeah. This is a stock that's been on a tear. It's perhaps not a surprise that with a little bit of a mishap, the shares could be down, and I would say 1.5% from those 46, 47% gains in 12 months. Is the story at Nike unraveling? Should we be taking profits? Or is the story for Nike good and that this is just a bit of a pause or reset?
I think the story just continues to be very positive. They have so much growth across different channels and focuses that they're doing that anything, these like minor offsets, I think that's already fine. They continue to focus on digital and data, and I think with this new CEO, that's exactly what we're seeing. The product is absolutely phenomenal. I think one of the best things the reason why Nike is so successful is they really follow consumers. And with all this data, they really know how to use all of that in order to give the consumer what they're looking for. Not necessarily, hey, we're giving you product that's, this is what you're looking for, this is what fits you, what's working in this environment, and they localize it. He said something very interesting on a call yesterday, talking about Air Force Ones, which is their best seller, and really localizing the feedback that they're getting in certain tier stores around women. So what is it that they're looking for, and being able to create product that's exactly for that store. I think that's phenomenal, and I think that's really making this brand succeed in today's climate.
All right, so besides Air Force One and besides Jordan, what else is Nike getting right? I mean, we talk about athleisure, this idea that there's a lifestyle component to this. Is that going to be a bigger part of that story for Nike in 2020?
Yeah, so there's many things that we've seen mostly in apparel. In women's and in men's, outerwear right now is one of the biggest key categories we've seen in the retail sector that's doing well, and Nike's really hitting on all of that. So when you walk into a store, they have tons of outerwear, and those ranges are about $200 to $300. So that margin's actually pretty well, and that's for men and women. And it's a very versatile product, so it's something that you essentially could wear to work out and that you can wear outside. And I think when you look to the growth in China and when you look to EMEA as well, there's a lot of streetwear that's still going on there, and that hits on the luxury mark. And a lot of this outerwear that they're putting into and the way they're styling it really hits on those trends that the consumer, again, is interested in.
So speaking of what the consumer is interested in, you know what they are interested in? Boutique brands these days, all right? Let's talk about how much threat there is for companies like Nike, Adidas, whatever you want to call them, Under Armour, all of these bigger brands, Puma. How much do they have to fear Allbirds, Lululemon? How much do they have to fear startup companies like Rhone or Western Rise or these other ones who are putting out there those same kind of lifestyle, athleisure type products out there?
I think Nike's been really smart to do it, and they've been doing it for a few years where they have these key collaborations. I think one of the most hyped about for 2020 is going to be Dior and Nike. And Jordan, and that shoe looks pretty amazing already. There's hype around it. They do so many things with boutique brands, boutique names. Most recently, they released with Nordstrom with Olivia Kim. That's a boutique in itself, the way they're working with Nordstrom. If you walk into the one that opened in New York, it's such an experience. Not only is the product unique to them, it offers unique experiences within stores, which is exactly what a boutique brand will do. Brands like Alo, brands like Lulu, they offer you an experience in a community. Nike does the exact same thing, but they have much more momentum to play around with, especially globally, where some of these brands are still early tapping in. Nike is mostly amplifying that already.